Now, a Ukrainian drone struck a skyscraper in Russian-controlled Chechnya that houses several government houses and businesses, causing a fire and rupture that spanned multiple floors. The region's ruler, Ramzan Kadyrov, has called the attack an attempt to intimidate civilian population and create what he described as an illusion of pressure. He warned that a Russian response would not be long coming. The latest escalation comes amid ongoing peace talks with Ukraine and U.S. heading into a third straight day of high-stakes talks in Miami. Washington says these talks hinge on Moscow's willingness to negotiate seriously. President Donald Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, and son-in-law Jared Kushner have been meeting top Ukrainian negotiator Rustem Umerov and Andrei Khnatov, the chief of staff of Kiev's armed forces. Now, this follows their meeting earlier in the week with Russian President Vladimir Putin at Kremlin. Now, Kremlin aide Yurishkov described the 5-hour meeting as cordial and praised Kushner joining the talks. Despite the friendly meeting, Moscow rejected parts of the peace proposal. A readout from Witkoff says both sides agree that real progress depends on Moscow showing commitment to long-term peace and taking steps towards de-escalation. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's advisor said Donald Trump administration is seeking a quick end to this war and is expecting compromises from both sides. Washington's plan reportedly involves Ukraine surrendering territory Russia has not won on the battlefield in exchange for security guarantees that fall short of a NATO membership. Aircraft based in Poland to protect Kiev is among the ideas on the table. Now, in an interview with Sky News, Ukraine's commander-in-chief accused Russia of using U.S. brokered negotiations to to seize more land. He insisted that peace must mean a ceasefire along current battle lines and not ceding land.
We are military people. Our main mission is to defend our land, our country, and our population. Naturally, for us, it is unacceptable to simply give up territory. What does it even mean to hand over our land? This is precisely why we're fighting. So we do not give up our territory.
Now, on Friday, Moscow warned that a new European Union plan to use frozen Russian assets to fund Ukraine will have consequences. Russian ambassador to Germany said that using these sovereign assets without Moscow's consent would amount to theft. Belgium, where most of the assets are held, raised serious legal concerns. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz met with Belgian leaders and the European Commission to discuss the same. He called the talks constructive and said that any plan must ensure all EU states share the same risks. Now, sources said that the G7 and European Union are discussing replacing the Russian oil price cap with a full ban on maritime services for Russian exports. Now, the move aims to further cut Moscow's oil revenue by blocking the use of Western tankers and shipping services. While on the other hand, the United States wants Europe to take over the majority of NATO's conventional defense capabilities, from intelligence to missiles, by 2027. European officials call the deadline unrealistic.